People do quite often ask me how I came to leave the army. And I suppose I have to confess that technically I did desert. But I must also say I considered myself thoroughly justified in deserting. The war was ended. I'd done my duties, such as it was, and I wanted to get on with the living of my own life. So I decided to take not only my life into my own hands, but even, one might say, the law into my own hands. I felt I was morally quite justified in doing this. So I managed to go on leave, visiting my relations, my uncle and his wife, in Calcutta. And at the end of my leave, I just disappeared. We discarded our secular dress. I destroyed my identification papers. We gave away our possessions. So from the little hill station of Kasali, we walked and walked and walked right down to the plains. And there our wandering life began. Obviously, I didn't forget my parents all this time. When I was in Colombo, in fact, I wrote to both of them, and they were by that time separated, saying that I thought I wanted to become a Buddhist monk on leaving the army. So I got a reply from each of them. My father wrote back saying, "Your life is your own, you must do with it whatever you think is best." My mother wrote back and said, "Become a monk if you want to, but I hope you'll come and see me sometimes." After I was ordained officially as a Buddhist novice monk, I took up the traditional Buddhist discipline of actually going from door to door with a begging bowl and standing outside each door and waiting for something to be put into that bowl. According to Buddhist tradition, we're not supposed to ask. My ordination as a full monk took place in Sarnath, near Benares, Sarnath being the place where the Buddha delivered his first teaching after his enlightenment, after the occasion when he became the Buddha, the Enlightened One. So for the next 14 years, in fact, I was in Kalimpong and eventually founded a monastery there, and that was the headquarters for my work, not only in the surrounding area, but over a large part of India.